Well, Sláinte, how do you do, Buckaroos? How the heck are you? It says I'm live. Let me make some adjustments here real quick. Oh, it's not working. Anyway, how the heck are you? I am Tony the Beer and Whiskey Whisper for the purposes of this video. There it is. Fix that real quick, and we're back in business. Alrighty then, how the heck are you? So I thought I'd start with this one here. Where did I lay the can? There it is. Plead the Fifth S'more. So the Plead the Fifth is their imperial stout. The s'more is, well, exactly what you think it is. It's a bourbon barrel aged Russian imperial stout with additional flavors, some more, if you will. Style Russian imperial stout. Aromas of dark fruits, chocolates, caramel, and roasted malts. A Russian imperial stout you know and love, aged in bourbon barrels with the added aromas of chocolate, graham cracker, roasted marshmallows, and your favorite campfire. So there we go. That's what we got going on here. I have had one of these already, but I did it did it with a podcast called And a Chaser. So I hadn't done it for my channel yet, so I thought I'd put it out here. Oh man, that nose is insane. Dark Horse is doing some great stuff, man. I gotta tell you, hadn't had a opportunity to purchase their beers in quite some time. So I was glad I was able to stop there on the way back from our vacation, pick up a few items. Oh my god, that's delicious. Can kind of snuck up on me. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of flavored stuff. But sometimes, man, I'm just bowled over. Every once in a while, you go, "Oh boy, what they did here." Usually, you taste those artificial notes. You kind of see what they were getting at, but man, this one is insane. Uh Mercy, that's nice. So I did make a couple cocktails to have with you during the course of this video. Exactly how I'm gonna bring it up, I'm not exactly sure yet, but we're gonna play that by ear. But I wanted to start with this beer, or at least half of it. I don't know if I'll drink the entire beer, but wanted to pour well, just about half into my snifter here. We'll start in this direction and we'll see where it goes from here. So I did do two cocktails though. The first one being sort of a martini, and I say sort of because I did take some liberties. So earlier today, I have some Watershed four peel gin, but their strawberry version of. So I did their strawberry gin, and I made a strawberry vanilla simple. So I added a little simple to the gin to do sort of a strawberry martini. But for this version, I took it a different direction. I used some vanilla Stoli, the strawberry simple, a frozen strawberry to do kind of a strawberry martini. But I'm not starting with a strawberry product other than my simple, just using the vanilla Stoli, doing a vodka version of a strawberry martini for the first cocktail. And then I also did a cocktail using my Watershed Distillery straight bourbon whiskey, a 4-year-old 90 proof, finished in apple brandy barrels. So here I have a straight bourbon whiskey, 90 proof, finished in apple brandy barrels, and I did 2 ounces of that with 1 ounce of the Laird's apple brandy, using a cinnamon stick as a garnish, but using ginger bitters, kind of trying to create. Now, if I added some sweetness, if I added a simple, I could be doing sort of an apple pie sort of thing, but I didn't want to add any additional sugar. I wanted to see what this gave me first before I decided to add a simple to it. Oh man. So graham cracker you expect to get. You expect to get marshmallow, picking up some nutty notes, almost a walnut-like note. Excuse me. Of course, chocolate, that kind of goes without saying, but I feel like I'm getting some, and I don't, let me, I'm gonna pick up that can to see if it says that. Graham cracker, marshmallow, and your favorite camphor. No, they don't mention nuts, in which a s'more wouldn't typically have nuts. But I swear I'm picking up some walnut notes in there. Again, it's just my interpretation of what they got going on. Imagine it's the graham cracker nuts and that my brain is taking in a different direction. But yeah, I'm feeling walnut. I swear to goodness. Load up, load up with rubber bullets. Got that song on my head. I found it the other day, an old 10cc song called Rubber Bullets. And now I can't get the damn song out of my head. It's stuck like an earworm, man. I can't get it out, man. That's a great tune. It really is. Kind of comes off like a goofy tune, but there's a bit of satire going on there. A little poking fun, if you will. 10cc. Load up, load up with rubber bullets. This is nice. Like I said, I'm not typically a fan of flavored stuff, but the way they put this one together is rather impressive. The regular plead the fifth is very nice. And marshmallow can be a little tricky. Sometimes it can get in there and be a little cloying, but the way they balance it here is very brilliant. But I swear to goodness, I'm picking up some walnut notes, and that's probably just me, to be honest with you. I'm just interpreting some of those mixed flavors and aromas, and it certainly feel like walnuts to me, but I'll be damned. Anyway, I'm going to put this off to the side for a second. I'm going to grab cocktail number one, and I will be right back. All right, so again, here's what I have here. I have the vanilla Stoli. Yes, dear, I'm using your vanilla Stoli. Oh, you gave me a chuckle. I thought you were making fun of me. Oh, gotcha. Vanilla flavored premium vodka at 75 proof. So it's a little lighter on the alcohol. So I decided to use that with my strawberry vanilla simple. Because I did this earlier with the strawberry flavored gin, but I wanted to try it with some vodka. So using that vanilla vodka. Oh, there we go. Actually, if I made this drink for my wife, this is the way she would want it. I might add less vodka, more simple, because she doesn't like a drink as strong as I do. But Wow, that's nice. Adding that extra vanilla really brings out those strawberry notes. Oh man, that's nice. That's very nice. So vanilla Stoli, but it almost gives you that. Wow, yeah, almost gives you that. On top of my strawberry vanilla simple, almost gives you that whipped cream illusion. Really. Hmm. Yeah, that is very interesting. That is really interesting. So yeah, if I make this for my wife, I'm gonna. So I've got 2 ounces of the vodka, 1 ounce of my simple. If I make it for my wife, I'm probably gonna do about a half ounce of vodka, 2 ounces of simple to really bring that strawberry up because she doesn't like to taste the alcohol. You see. Mm, damn, that's nice. That's very nice. I like that. I'll be honest though. So for me, I made that with the. I typically prefer a vodka martini over a gin martini. I've really been trying to get used to gins. One reason I bought that strawberry gin because I was really curious that four peel gin, which brings out the citrus more so than the juniper. Right, the juniper is in there, but you really feel those citrus notes in that four peel. The strawberry version, again, you add that slight tart fruit to it. So, like I said, typically prefer vodka. So why I want to try it this way. But again, for my taste, I probably will want to go back to the gin. Um, but I do see, yeah, I mean, this is a slightly sweeter cocktail that I could see being popular. I need to try to tailor that to bring into my work environment because I think I could really sell a shit out of that. Load up, load up, rubber bullet. Damn, that ain't bad, man. That ain't bad at all. That's good. I don't care who you are. That's tasty. Yeah, it is pretty good. A little bit sweet for my particular taste, but I can see that being real popular. I need to find a way to be able to translate that to what I have at work. 'Cause that would be good, man. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Oh, mercy. Tuesday, day off. I am off today. So if I do one live video today, just one and only one. I've been doing as much live video, but kind of cutting that back. I kind of got in that groove when we were on vacation. I didn't do any live video until we were almost home. I didn't do any live video until we got to St. Louis. And I said when we got to that St. Louis hotel, I said, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna do a live video here. We're close enough to home." But I didn't want to announce being gone, so I didn't do any live video while we were gone. Even though there was a few places I really would have liked to do a live video at. I would have liked to gotten on camera some of the conversation at a couple of distilleries, especially at Echo. But nevertheless, but I kind of got out of the habit of doing so much live video because I was probably doing too much. Just doing, and I had a lot of individual products I need to do video for. That was more important than doing live video. But I figured, what the hell? Let's do one today since I'm off on Tuesday. Tuesday is my given, right? I typically have other days up, but Tuesdays are for sure. The rest of them can change, but Tuesday's the most definite. Loda. That's got this, man. The flavors I got here really have that strawberry shortcake kind of vibe. I really, really like it. And so I did a back in spring. I did a strawberry shortcake old fashioned that was very popular. But with a if I could get a vanilla vodka at work, I could do more of a martini version of do a strawberry shortcake martini. So I really like the way this vibes. This is nice because everybody wants the whiskey. I'm a whiskey guy, so I think everybody likes whiskey. So almost everything I come up with is a version of an old fashioned. I don't know where we use this whiskey, but I'm trying to do some other things. I think this would be. I think this cocktail would be a keeper if I could find a way. If I can work out the logistics to make a drink like this work. Because that's really good, man. I'm gonna get back to my beer here. Yeah, that is really good. It's funny after having that now, this tastes less sweet. The first drink of that strawberry, the first drink of this beer, I really felt those dark chocolate notes that I didn't feel like I was getting a lot of earlier. Was more of the marshmallow. Oh, chocolate! There it is. So tomorrow, if any of my friends are out there listening, tomorrow about 5:30 ish Central Standard Time, maybe six. Who knows? Sometimes the time, sometimes Johnny's running late. But anyway, at the Chaser podcast with Jersey Johnny, the Beer Samurai, and myself. The theme this particular week is going to be uh, newest or recent acquisitions. So we're going to pair something we picked up recently, a beer and whiskey pairing. The problem is that now I don't know what to do. We are supposed to do this about a month ago, but I ended up getting called into work that first Wednesday, so we had to postpone it a week or 2 weeks, and then that following week was liqueur day, so we had to postpone it again. So I had my cocktail and my beer pairing all figured out, but now I've had time to do other things, right? So now I've got three possible cocktails and beer pairings, and now I don't know which one to do. Should I go back to the first one that I came up with? Because I really liked that one was brilliant, but the other two that I've come up with might make more sense to what's going on at this particular moment in time. And I just don't know what to do. I'm so confused. I've got three possibilities. I have to pick one, or I'm just going to do all three because just I just can't choose, man. I don't know what to do now. I had it figured out. I had it all down, but since I've had time to think about it, now I've got these two other ideas that make perfect sense too, and now I don't know which of the three to pick. And Johnny's very clear. It's got to be a very precise show because he's got the sports podcast after, so he can't run late. So it's one beer, one whiskey. But I'm not sure I can do that. I'm not sure that can happen. Anyway, I digress. I'm not sure that's going to happen, man. Load up, load up, load up. Let me add a little more beer to my glass here. I'm going to drink a little more of this before I go get cocktail number two. As always, if you got any questions or comments, please feel free to, put it on the screen. I will answer. If you'd like to be part of the video, let me know and I can send you a link. But But typically, if you have any questions or comments, throw it up there and I'll answer. I'll answer just about anything, unless you're being a supreme douchebag. I've had to block a couple folks. I don't like doing it, but if your whole purpose is to just be an ass wipe, if you just want to be a hateful, ignorant individual, I'm not going to give you a platform. I'm not going to even acknowledge that you're there. I'm just going to block you. If you're going to put something hateful up there and expect me to post your comment now, I'm just going to block you. I'm not going to enable your douchebaggery. But if you want to be a decent human being, I'm more than happy to have a conversation with damn near anybody. Damn near. Anyway, I digress. As you know, the political season will get a little heated. I'm not going to get into that during this particular video, but yeah, things are getting a little crazy, man. We got a week to go. All the nut bags are coming out of the woodwork. A lot of cognitive dissonance going on there. A lot of folks I just don't get, man. Wait a minute. Have you not been paying attention for the last 8 years? How can you say this when we've seen all of this the last 8 years? Were you not there for any of this? It's going to be what it's going to be. And no amount of worrying about it's going to change it. I'm just going to go in and cast my vote. And whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen. This is nice. So I'm going to put this down for a second. And then I'm going to go get cocktail number 2. I'll be right back. Bear with me. Why do people say bear with me when they clearly do not have a bear with them? Anyways, you think about that. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what I got here with this particular cocktail is I have 2 ounces of Watershed Distillery straight bourbon whiskey finished in apple brandy barrels blended with straight bourbon whiskeys aged 4 years at 90 proof. That's what I have. I got 2 ounces of this along with 1 ounce of Laird straight apple brandy at 100 proof, and then a cinnamon stick garnish. There's nothing. Oh no, I was going to say there's nothing else in there. That's not quite true. I also put in some ginger bitters. These here. So I've got no sweetness going on in here. So I wasn't sure if this needed a simple of some kind or if it was more, treat it more like the preparation more like a Manhattan. Oh, fuck nuggets. That's delicious. Again, if you like this drink or not, it's going to depend on your love of bourbon, your love of apple brandy, and how sweet you like a drink. For me, this is brilliant, right? Because I don't typically like a sweet drink. So what I've got here, again, that Watershed bourbon, which is just brilliant. The Laird's Bottled and Bond. Wow, man. I've got that cinnamon stick garnish in there, which will very slowly impart cinnamon notes. And then just a couple of dashes of ginger bitters, because what's life without a little whimsy? What's life without a little whimsy, man? Anyway, just for fun, just because we can, just because we're currently a free country. I say currently, but that could all change very soon if the fascists get elected. Gosh, that beer is so good. So Plead the Fifth is a Russian Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels. This version adds some additional flavors. We got some marshmallow, we got some graham cracker to get to Plead the Fifth some more, as you see. For some reason, though, I keep thinking maybe it's just me, and it probably is, but I keep picking up walnut notes, and I can't figure out why. I figure it's the graham cracker that I'm just interpreting different. But I swear to goodness, I feel it as walnut. I'm not sure why, but I kept I tried the other thing and took a break from it for a while, thinking, okay, maybe I was just looking at it wrong earlier. But I swear to goodness, I still taste walnut. I'm still tasting walnut. By golly. Anyways, I digress. Uh, Fuck me and a horse I rode in on. Man, I got to be honest with you. I've got nothing in this drink but alcohol, and you cannot. I won't say you can't taste alcohol, but I will say that wow, man, it's blended incredibly well. It doesn't. There's no alcohol bite, at least for me anyway. I know my wife would taste. My wife would see this differently, but for me, wow, got that apple brandy finished bourbon with apple brandy and a little bit of ginger bitters, and holy crap in the basket, that is delicious. Mm, man, that really is good. Loader, loader. Man, that's good. It really is. Really filled with marshmallow notes, man. Hotel Tango, I didn't buy it, but because I bought their anniversary whiskey. They had a marshmallow whiskey that says they're most popular. I kind of wish now I would have bought it. I'm just not a flavored whiskey kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I'm not a flavored. I'm a bit of a purist, man. But now I'm thinking, if I had that whiskey, I could come up with the s'more cocktail. Oh, mercy. Gosh, I can't get over that how mellow that is to drink though. With 90 proof whiskey and 100 proof apple brandy, a couple dashes of ginger bitters. How mellow that is. That's just wow. Of course, that might say something about my Irish. Oh, mercy. My ability to drink alcohol, or the way I perceive it. I can't drink a lot, but the way I perceive it is different than most. I've had to learn that over the years. My dad was much like that, but people would say, that burns. I take a drink. What the hell are you talking about? What is burning on you? Do you have an STD? Because that does not burn at all. And it's really gotten, depending on your point of view, either worse or better. But is that the older I get, I mean, I don't taste that burn at all. I mean, that's why I really enjoy cask products the older I get, because I don't taste that burn. I taste flavor. That's why I like that higher proof whiskey, because you taste more, you get more flavor out of it, or I do anyway. Others get more burn, they taste alcohol. I don't. I get the flavors. Now I'm not able to drink the quantities that I drank as a younger man, um, but I am allowed to drink, or I'm able to drink more quality product than I did as a younger person because I wasn't that smart back then. I just wanted to get drunk fast back then, right? But now I want to have some good stuff, or as good as I can possibly afford to relax. So that's one of the reasons why I do like cask products, is you don't have to drink a lot. Just pour yourself a little bit, relax, and enjoy it. So this whiskey at 90, and then adding an ounce of the Applejack at 100. Wow, man, I'm just amazed at how mellow that is. How brilliant that works together, though. It's like that Applejack just mellows out that bourbon in such a way. It's incredible. Anyways, I digress. I've ran this a little bit longer than initially intended, but I wanted to do one live videos and I wanted to have one beer and a couple cocktails. So the first cocktail, I wanted to do kind of a version of a martini. So I did the Stoli vanilla with some house made strawberry vanilla simple. The second cocktail with the Watershed, again 90 proof, finished an apple 4-year-old finished apple brandy barrels, blended with an ounce of some layers apple brandy, the classic apple brandy or Applejack, if you will, with a couple dashes of ginger bitters, kind of give, going for an apple pie kind of thing, if you will. The Dark Horse, Plead the Fifth some more. Gonna have something a little break in between. So, anyways, I digress. I am Tom, the beer whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and Laird's is special. Huge fan of Applejack. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm gonna post a comment there. As I'm about to wrap this up, I appreciate you coming in. I will show those bottles one more time. Now, here's the Watershed that's finished in apple brandy barrels, and of course, there's the classic Laird's, and that is what they are known for. Their Applejack or apple brandy. I used a couple dashes of these ginger bitters. I am Tom, the beer whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, per wisdom man. I'm also Tom, the whiskey whisperer, whiskey evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, per wisdom. All around good guy. Slaunch it. Thanks for tuning in, guys.